Hey, what's up everybody? This is SanchoWest. Thank you so much for clicking this video, and I just want to thank our sponsor for this video, Blokz by Zenni. These glasses have been amazing for my gaming career and as well as my hosting / casting career. And I don't know where I was. I mean, before I never wore blue light blocking glasses. It has been so cool to see the difference in my gaming and how I feel refreshed, less eye strain, less headaches. And I want to pass along that wisdom and this tips for you. Pick yourself up a great pair of these. I was also surprised that those blue light blockers don't have to be so big and bulky. They could look stylish just like my glasses. And at the same time, you could add that block technology to so many different types of frames for so many different faces. I was quite shocked on how easy it was to order, how clear these lenses can be. Oftentimes it feels like I'm not even wearing them. I could talk all day about them. I know you want to get to the rest of the video, so check out the description down below for a link to look up more information, and maybe, just maybe, you want to order your own pair. All right, let's get to the video. Thank you so much. Let's go. All right, let's get to the video. Why you clicked it. You are struggling to find a gift for your streamer in your life, and this video is going to help you out. This is the ultimate guide for gifts for streamers. It could be for their birthday, it could be for Christmas, it could be just because, but bottom line, this video is going to help you pick something that they might not even know they need, and you're going to come into the clutch and you're going to upgrade their streaming careers or their hobby, whatever you want to call it. You come to the right place. I've been streaming for 8 years, so I've acquired so much junk, and at the same time, I know exactly what I wish I would have had when I started the whole entire streaming career. So let's go ahead and start off with number one, the Stream Deck from Elgato. This thing is by far a must. You could do so many fascinating things. You could add another video source. You could disable video. I could go on, and you should definitely check out other YouTube videos regarding the Elgato Stream Deck. It does come in different levels. I would recommend the base level. It's very great for the amount of buttons. At the same time, it's a very versatile item beyond just streaming. Second thing is gift cards for giveaways. That is a great way to build a community at the early onset for you to stand out. Now, I'm not talking about you throwing down a $50 to Applebee's or something like that. Start off small. You want to spread it out. Get them something like a 5-pack of $10 gift cards to various things. Will go a long way and will help a streamer build their community, or at the same time, give back for their community. Here's another one: cosplay costumes and props. You go to like a Spirit Halloween store, get them something that's from Halo or Fortnite, whatever game they're streaming. That is a very fun way to engage in their audience as well. It's like a one-off type stream that you could have them dress up like the Halo Spartan or someone from Fortnite. No judgment here. And it's a fantastic way for the community to have a good time with you as well. That is another great gift that's not going to cost a lot of money. Now this one does though. This is the Elgato Cam Link. Now you may be wondering,
wow, Sancho, you have a lot of Elgato stuff.
I was at one time sponsored by Elgato. I am no longer sponsored by Elgato, but I still love their products and I highly recommend it. As you see, this is a very, very nice quality camera, and the way it is using a DSLR, basically those fancy cameras like a digital camera that you have. This is a Sony a6000 connected with the Elgato Cam Link, which has this high quality. This is just for someone who's like taking streaming a little bit more seriously and they want to upgrade from a hobby to possibly more of a part-time situation. You get the DSLR that you may already own, get the proper cables, get it with a Cam Link, and it upgrades everything instantly. Now, you're gonna need studio lights. Again, another product from Elgato is the Elgato Key Light. Now, again, you don't have to go with the top of the line. I recommend the Elgato Key Light. However, any type of light source will do. Ring lights, if you go to Amazon, they can have a lot of photography type of lights that you could use that come in different packs. Highly recommend those as well. You can even use a lamp with those multiple light bulbs pointing in different directions. All long as you have is a great light source to give yourself some good lighting that your webcam or DSLR camera can pick up. Next thing, gaming glasses. Now, yes, this video is sponsored by Blokz by Zenni. These gaming glasses, what I'm wearing, basically block blue light emitting devices. This allows me to game longer. Since I'm looking at multiple monitors, it helps me out with eye fatigue, helps me reduce headaches. Yes, this is the hashtag ad sponsor, but ever since I got sponsored by this company, I absolutely love them. I recommend gaming glasses, especially by Blokz by Zenni. You could go ahead and click the link in the description to check them out. You could add the block technology to any frame, almost any frame in the shop, and the frames are highly affordable. You get them in prescription and non-prescription. At first I started off with non-prescription. I love them so much that I finally got prescribed glasses with the block technology. Decorative lights, or what really kind of make a stream stand out a little bit more. Now, these lights that you see here are from Amazon. They're not very expensive. They're not the Philip Hughes type lights. I do have those as well, but any kind of RGB type lights, LED strips, Christmas lights, for example, is a great way to add a home vibe to it. They sell these space lights as well. You've seen them on Instagram. I would say lights, more than anything, has a bigger impact to what a stream looks like than anything else that you may see. A additional monitor. If someone has 2 monitors, get a 3rd monitor from them. You can never have too many monitors. I digress. 4 to 5. Yikes, that's a lot.
But
if you get an additional monitor, this will help them kind of control the stream a lot better. Streamers, we sit around a lot. You're definitely gonna have to take care of your back, take care of your body. So that's why I highly recommend a really nice chair. You could definitely get a DX racer type chair. You know, you've seen them. A lot of streamers have them. I had one for a very long time, but at the same time, I don't feel like those chairs weren't designed to sit in for long periods of time. And I put an investment in myself, and I did get a Herman Miller. As you can see right here, you can barely see it. It's a very low profile chair, very expensive. Now, Herman Miller is at the top of the line. You can still get away with different office chairs. Ask your streamer that you're buying for what they were kind of look for. Not saying that DX racers are bad. I just know that you can't really sit in them in a long time. So definitely help them upgrade their gaming setup by getting them a nice chair. I highly recommend getting different kinds of camera mounts for them, not only for your webcam, which you could get a tripod or one of those gorilla type pods where they could kind of hang on different types of monitors, things of that sort. Those are fantastic camera mounts and things of that sort. Camera mounts are going to be super awesome for your streamer. It's going to make things a lot easier if you have a proper mount, or even a even a selfie stick. Next thing, Twitch merch is really awesome to give. The Amazon store has fantastic Twitch items that you can buy: sweaters, shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies. All the things are really great to give the streamer in your life. Next, we're talking about desk. We already talked about protecting your butt. The desk is super important. Like I mentioned, I've been doing this for 8 years. I know people that are on folding tables and things like that. I understand there are limitations to where you may be. Some people are streaming inside their living rooms. Some people are streaming inside their own rooms, and some people are streaming in their kitchen. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to pursue what you love, right? But I highly recommend investing in a desk. Speaking of things on the list that, you know, your streamer does not want to spend money on, but you guys should definitely consider, is storage bins. You don't understand the amount of random cables that I have. We have cables, visual cables, audio cables. I swear I'm like a walking cable store. I have thousands of HDMI. So highly recommend investing in storage bins. Cable management, yikes. We're talking about Velcro straps, we're talking about zip ties, we're talking about twisty ties. All those items are fantastic. They even make runners that you could run along the baseboard, and you could hide the cables in that. There's so many different avenues to have a very clean setup. So invest in cable management. Other little knickknacks that you can get is the USB chargers for your controllers for all your console streamers out there. Don't know why I said console, it's so weird. Console streamers out there, did it again. USB extension cables. Grab a couple 3-footers, 6-footers, really works really well. Some cases a 10-footer, but make sure you get the proper male to female. Power strips. Listen, I did mention that these were things that, you know, a streamer does not necessarily want to buy, but if someone bought me a nice power strip, a nice power surge protector, I'm all about it. Retro consoles. We're talking about the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, the Dreamcast, the Nintendo 64, the PlayStation, the PlayStation 2, the old school consoles with the appropriate adapters to go into HDMI will be a fantastic gift. Decorative items. I know I don't have any decorative items, but it could be things like this, but decorative items can fill out the vibe of the stream. All those kind of decorative background items, but you're also going to need shelving for that. I like IKEA stuff because it's very minimal. They don't draw too much attention. They can allow the standout of the items kind of really take focus. I know we're going all over the place here, but I just wanted to give you guys a general idea. I want to guide you as much as possible. Whiteboard and markers. Listen here. Not everything has to be video games. Not everything has to be electronics. Not everything has to be decorative. When you have a whiteboard, you could kind of have fun with it. You could kind of do tallies with it. You're a little bit, you know, flexible. There's a lot of people who like to put whiteboards behind them or chalkboards behind them to add their subs to the name. Anything that just gives a little bit more content availability, a little bit more community base. And it's just as simple as a whiteboard with markers will make the streamer in your family or your friend happy with it, and it doesn't really cost much. Here's another gift idea that's a little bit out there, but I think will do very well, and that is the ability to go on Fiverr to get a banner, logo, and or emotes made for them. Banners and logos and emotes are one of the things that really help identify your stream from a distance. It really helps brand. It's not a word, brandify, but branding is the word I was looking for your streamer. If you know them, if that's your son, your daughter, and you understand that they like hockey, go on Fiverr. The price is what you pay for. You could get someone as low as $5, you could pay as high as $50, and you could get a very nice logo made for the streamer in your family. A mouse pad. Get yourself a big mouse pad. They're called XL mouse pads. They take up a huge chunk of the desk. I highly recommend them. You could get themselves 2 just in case they spill something on it. It will make their lives so much easier when you have a huge mouse pad, especially if you're a mouse and keyboard gamer. Microphones. This is very important. Microphone upgrades are so huge, again, to up the production value of the stream. There's oftentimes that one of the first things that people tend to when they log into a stream is seeing the quality of their microphone. And if the microphone is not a high quality, they tend to bounce out. So if someone's out there streaming with a headset mic only, consider getting them a USB type microphone. Blue Yeti is a very nice microphone. I know Razer makes a microphone. I know Elgato makes a microphone. This is the top of the line microphone. This is like, if you're beyond part-time, you're taking this full-time, you're taking it super seriously, you don't need to start here. So double check what they have. See if you could get the upgraded version of what they have, or whatever they have, make sure you upgrade their surroundings. The more you spend, the less you have to do outside in order to get a high quality, but the less you spend, know that the microphone may pick up outside noises. Speaking on that, soundproofing sound panels right here. They deafen the echo. There may be a slight echo because I'm really talking loud. You can never have enough of these bad boys. They come in different colors. You get them blue, red, doesn't matter. Amazon's a great place to buy them, but this is something that every streamer needs. One thing I also recommend is a mixer. The one that a lot of people like is the Go XLR. That is kind of like the flashy choice. I have a Yamaha MG10XU, and it works with my situation. This is if you have a XLR microphone, and what this basically does is allows me to have a little bit more control, a little bit more compression or noise gate, all those kinds of things, treble, bass. Mixers can be very expensive. It's a little bit extra. Next thing is signs, neon lights in the background. We all know, we've seen those all top streamers who have the neon light that's custom, that has their logo on it. You can even get a wooden sign, and it just makes it look a little bit professional. Stress ball. Yes, sometimes streaming can be very stressful, and especially when you're playing competitive games. We all know the competitive games that require a sweaty headband, but you could definitely invest in a stress ball. Very cheap, very affordable. They'd be a great gag gift to add to a streamer. Trivia and joke book. Trivia and joke books are fantastic ideas because as a streamer, you have to talk a lot. And sometimes you just run out of things to talk about. So why not get them, especially if they're a new streamer, a trivia and or joke book. So when there's a lull in the action and they're feeling a little bit, nervous and they don't know what to say, boom, go to the joke book. Throw out a joke to the audience, they might like it, or give them an interesting fact or trivia. Mini fridge. Look, it's all about convenience. I wish I had a mini fridge throughout this entire time while I was a streamer, but it's just nothing I'm not gonna pay for. Mini fridge doesn't have to be like an energy drink mini fridge, but still, a mini fridge is a really cool thing. When you have all this equipment, when you have studio lights, when you have multiple computers, even one computer, when you're sitting at a desk, all that stuff, all that heat, man, it gets hot, you get sweaty, and that's why I highly recommend like a fan, or it could be like an AC unit. Very expensive items when you could get started into like wall AC units, but there's nothing like a wall AC unit to kind of put the finishing touches on a stream. But at the same time, on the flip side, if you're working in like cold weather, a personal heater would be nice. Just be careful where you put that thing. Tea. Yes, tea. I'm talking about tea that you drink out of a coffee mug. Streamers, we talk a lot. And if you're getting up and up there and you're reading the chats and you have someone that's always talking, or after they're done streaming, they always have a hoarse voice or they always look fatigued, invest in tea. You can even add to that, get them a teapot. I'd never owned a teapot until recently, until I started doing more talking jobs, and I got a teapot and now I drink tea. Trash bin. Yeah, I'm not gonna say much. Trash bin to clean up all the trash around your stream area. Mic stands. Arm mic is what the classic ones that a lot of people like to start off with. You can even get them in actual mic stand. There's even table mic stands. You should have seen my first setup. It was literally a stack of books to help elevate the microphone that I bought. You got to start somewhere. So look out what they have. Batteries. We need batteries. Routers. You gotta get a router that's beyond the one that's given to you from your internet service provider. And if you have a streamer out there who's struggling and oftentimes is like, I don't understand why I'm not getting the best quality signal, get them a high quality router. Because trust me, a streamer is gonna hog all the internet, and I know what it's like because I hog all the internet. A water bottle. Stay hydrated. Hey, take a break. Drink water. And the last thing, your time. If you can stop on by, swing on by the stream, say hello. If it's your son, if it's your daughter, if it's your mom, if it's your dad, if it's your uncle, it's your aunt, stop on by, say hello, give them your time. That's always the most important thing. At the end of the day, the most fun I have ever had in a stream was knowing that my wife was hanging out in the stream, and that in itself is so cool. So those are the things that I highly recommend. If there's something that you found or something that you think that I left off the list, be sure to comment down below. That way we have a one place stop for everything. The whole point of this video is to give you ideas so you could springboard and actually get something that's catered to the streamer in your life, or hey, even yourself, because at the end of the day, treat yourself. There's a lot of awesome sources on YouTube, on the internet to get you going. But no, I know that this gift guide will at least get you started in the right direction. So I thank you for your time. Don't forget to leave those comments. I'll see you around, and you can find me live on twitch.tv/SanchoWest. And as always, oh yeah, peace. Good luck out there.